I just wanted to do a video just to say what I'm trying to aim to do now is obviously music is my thing, innit? I'm gonna do a lot of breakdown, music marketing, that, and then obviously I do insights of man's culture, what's going on. But I always like to do mindset videos as well, even though it don't get as much views. It's not for the views, it's for the therapy, it's for us, innit? Like anyone that's going through the same stuff that man's going through, or that's struggling, or they're in a position where it's like nothing's working for them, or do you know what I mean? They're in a position where it's peer pressure. You just have to keep on going, keep on going, keep on building things brick by brick, keep on tweaking things. Like I'm currently working on a few of my businesses. One of my businesses being the Bouncer Hub. You get me? Creating that whole all-in-one music, not even just music, like that whole university side of things. Like what I realized with our culture is we don't get taught things like that, or well, not even that we don't. It's not that we don't want to. So we would rather go to uni and then not use our degree. But when it comes to real life stuff to learn, like how come not many people know how to even put on digital ads? Like that is one of the most. You see, if you have that, like, there's a guy called Alex Omozi. He's a guru. Like, he's the number one in the sales space when it comes to leads, when it comes to acquisition, when it comes to sales. He's number one. You get me? And his come up was on with years ago, 10+ years ago. You get me? And learned how to put on digital ads. Learned how to get leads. Learn how to get leads for your business. Learn how to print leads. Do you know what I mean? And even like listening to him, I was in the UK a couple of days ago, and like listening to him on the plane, 100 million offers. I'm not sure if anyone's read the book, but there's an audio book. 100 million leads is as I kind of man's printing leads, but the offer is where I look at things, and you can do different sorts of offers. Do you know what I mean? You can put on digital ads where it might cost, you may be always in a loss for putting on the ad, but your offer might be a monthly subscription of $1,000 a month. Do you know what I mean? So it's like after the 2 months, you might be on a loss the first month, but in the 2 months you broke even, and then the third month, that's when you start making profits. But then it's compounding that. So my thing is just kind of educating yourself, looking at things, watching YouTube, getting a little bit from that, applying it to your business that don't work. Okay, going again. You get me? Seeing what else works, because once you know and understand how to print leads, you're always gonna get more and more. And I think with us, we're always like, no one knows. You ain't, not even 1% of people know who I am around the world. Not even 1%. They don't know who I am. No one knows who you are, bro. So why are you scared to go out there and put yourself out there and create content and put it out there to get leads for your business, to help other people grow and succeed? Like, this is why I'm so my emotionless. Like, I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm so like, I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I post what I'm posting. I let people say what they need to say, and then I keep on posting, because no one's not really paying your bills. Even like a couple days ago, like people always reach out to me, and look, if you click on my bio down below, there is WhatsApps. I have linked to WhatsApp. My team's on WhatsApps, man's on WhatsApps, and I see people messaging, and sometimes I reply. But you see, what always happens every single day is people always will come across to me and talk about, oh, I've got this proposal. And I always say, my brother, I don't have 5 minutes. I don't want to hear the proposal. I have promised myself that I'm focusing on my personal brand for the next 2 to 3 years. That is what I'm doing. I don't have the time. I'm building my own businesses. I am focusing on that. And I don't want to come across arrogant on that, but I just say respectfully. And there was another brother that kept on messaging me, kept on pushing. And I'm just like, bro, respect what I'm saying to you, my brother. I don't want to know right now. Whatever's going on with your dreams, that's your dreams, and I wish your dreams all the best. But right now, I don't want to be involved in anyone's stuff. But it's peer pressure. Sometimes you can have peer pressure where you have to, people are so entitled that you have to listen to them out. No, know your boundaries. The brother sent a long voice note. I didn't listen to the voice note, not to act arrogant. It's just, bro, I've been through loads of trials and tribulations. I don't even trust people. Like, I don't trust people. So it's like, for you to even keep on coming and this person and this person and this person. I spoke to you the other day about the fact of like people always talking about investments. If you want to put this into this, you get this, bro. 9 times out of 10, you'll never get your investment back. You get me? Unless you invest in yourself. The best investment that you have in yourself, even if you don't recoup your money, is investing in your personal brand. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's very important to not fall for peer pressure, to keep on going, being able to pivot, being able to learn things, pay for courses, and understand, tapping into different things, what will work for you. Now, I posted around one of my AI business. We've got AI agents, do you know what I mean? And obviously what's happening now, the world's changing. So you don't need 100-man team no more. You can round that 100-man team to 5 because you got AI agents that can do the best job for you. So that means you can put your money into more other places. But it's like people need to adapt and see these things quickly. You don't need to see these things for yourself. But what I'm basically saying is like, sometimes man can just get burnt out. Like, man, sometimes man can get burnt out and it just can be like, yo, like, I can't be bothered to do this. Like, with me, I'm speaking to artists direct. And, bro, I'll be honest with you, there's 80% artists. They just waste man's time, bro. Like, all they do is waste man's time. They don't think logically. Do you know what I mean? They think that you're going to come and hand them over a briefcase and they want that Cinderella ending. Like, there's no Cinderella ending. Like, it doesn't work like that. Business don't work like that. Maybe you may have seen man do that years ago, but that don't happen no more. You get me? So it's like, and then when artists always say like, I'll give you a percentage of my song. What money? Where's the percentage of the song? You get me? Because there's stats that got given last year that only 0.6% made around $10,000 or more. So artists, you need to understand, when you keep on asking for managers, bro, I'm sure managers don't want to just work for free, bro. How are they even meant to pay for their bills? And I have to explain that. I have to explain where man's at. I have to explain, if you want man's expertise or you want man to develop you, I run a business, not a charity. You get me? You have to be direct or you just keep on going. And then when you explain, it's like every artist has the energy of signing up to things or they want advice. When it comes to them actually putting their hands in their pocket to pay for it, they're not paying for it. But when it comes to them buying some weed or drip and that, they're paying for that. So then it's like, bro, I don't want to put my energy into you because you actually don't even understand. You don't even know, and you're not even capable of kind of making it because this is your characteristics. But it's not even just the artist thing. It's just about based on like, you have to keep on going, bro. There's so much things happening that you have to stay at it, and you might not see any progression. You get me? You might not see any progression. And from when you can pay your bills, and you might have that 1 month that's just done amazing, you have to keep on going. You have to keep on going. Or if you need extra help, you have to pay someone to give you that extra help, because that person, what I realized, even with music, with me, is all these 6-7 years that I've been doing this for or whatnot, I've got a lot of knowledge that maybe an artist that's starting that don't have knowledge that can learn quickly and not go through the pitfalls that man went through. It's like sales, business. Like, I'm in loads of monthly subscriptions and I learn from that person, I get stretched and lectures from that person. And for me, it's like, these things I will never know if I didn't pay for these things. You get me? And then I apply it to my business. And then when I apply it to my business, I always think tomorrow or next month is just going to do crazy results. But it don't work like that. It's like, bro, like for me, I spend around £5,000. Well, now I'm on £5,000 a month on digital ads, like putting on my own ad campaigns and whatnot. You get me? So I print leads. Now, some leads will just follow you. Some leads will interact with you, but they want to see what you're speaking about. They want to see what education they want to see. And in the long run, that person that was following you for 6-7 months will sign up to what your offer is. You get me? Will sign up to the results. And unless you've got actual real life case studies and results, with me, I've got real life case studies. I knew, okay, coming into this thing, like last year, building the Bouncer Hub last year, I knew it was like, okay, cool, I need to demonstrate case studies a correct formula how to gain artist streams and views, and so they can make money from music. Because right now the statistics and the stats are very low, so I want to make sure everyone forms into this statistics, and then it keeps on working and keeps on working. There's a domino effect of man, because if that keeps on working, it's going to reflect on myself. Do you know what I mean? But what I realize as well is your business, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, you probably won't do nothing. And then all of a sudden the penny drops and it flies. But ideally, we always want our business to do crazy. This is why even food places, a lot of food places will make that investment knowing that in 2-3 years, they're going to recoup their money and then keep on going and open up another one and open up another one. But I realize it's very important to build your personal brand, build your business, and keep at it, keep on at it, keep on going, keep on going. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because once you do that, you're taking tiny steps, but you might not realize the tiny steps you're taking, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 everything fits into place, and then you're where you need to be. So that's kind of the transition that I'm going through now. Like, yeah, man's in a great position. Man ain't got crazy liquid, get me, cash, because it's always going into investments, into businesses to shape your business. And I know I'm doing this for the next 2-3 years where, inshallah, the rewards will be reaped there. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a video that if you're growing a business, you're developing a business, and you're struggling, and you think that it's not working, you just have to every day be able to pivot, tweak things, and wake up and put the work in. Because I speak to hundreds of artists and clients every single day, me, myself. I send voice notes, I message them, because I want to understand my business to when it now scales to another level and I have a group of 5 people or 6, 7 people, they can crack on with it. So, but the access to me right now is open, because what I believe what I'm building. I'm building the world's biggest university music hub where people all around the world will come. They get webinars. I done a webinar on Saturday and it was so busy, everyone wanted to speak. So now I've introduced another 2 classroom dates where people can jump in, do you know what I mean, and then learn. But the value that they've even got from the webinars, like, it's crazy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And for me, it's like, I know, okay, cool, we're doing something perfect here. We're doing something great. And even like looking onto this, you can see like digital marketing classes happening in 40 hours. You get me? Like, we're actually teaching people how to put their digital ads on. You get me? But like, obviously, people always they're posting, and this is the hub that we're kind of it's great to build. You get me? Someone obviously it's good seeing things like this. I must say that I was blessed with a webinar today. Thank you, Bouncer, for the opportunity. Thanks, King, for the impressive insights. Thanks, Kerry, for wonderful suggestions. It was really a time well spent. I've also met quite a few new people in the class. Thank you, guys. Blessing. Now, to receive great positive message like that, you know something's working, you know something that's missing. You get me? You know that for musicians, and not just musicians, because the Bouncer Hub is for everyone, but right now it's for musicians. I know, okay, cool, this is what artists and managers and everyone needs to now be the next great thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Be the next great thing, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. You get me? So it's like, but you gotta want to do it. Even when I speak to people, they message me saying, bro, boom, 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 what can you do for me? I don't have the time, bro. Can't do nothing for you. And respectfully, you wouldn't even be able to afford me to work on a one-to-one, because, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you gotta value your time. And another flex is like, if you're not doing it for yourself, then who's gonna care? You can't say that you ain't got the time. Everyone can make time. You have to make time. If you want to become a great into to feel that you're into, you have to make time. The sacrifices. This summer, it's about training, getting in shape, doing content, doing insights, and building a business. You get me? That's what it is. So it's not about partying, going out. You have to sacrifice. You get me? You have to sacrifice, not be seen, and then it will all fall into place. So just basically just dropping a video, and just to say keep going. I'm gonna do more of these videos because we all have our emotions every single day, and we all go through certain things. We have good days, bad days. So, and I'm there's that same. Sometimes I feel mad pressure. Sometimes I feel down. Sometimes I feel with energy. And like I said, my YouTube is my therapy. My YouTube's my therapy, and and big respect to everyone that actually tunes in. And you know what? There's people like big respect. Like man watches my stuff and will DM me like, "Oh, don't put that in," or "block out that thing," or "This is what happens," and that's real great energy, and that's from man's black community. So, big respect to the brothers that actually are watching man, and they want to see man win. Because I always talk about the hate, and I don't talk about the actual support. And I'm very grateful for the actual support. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So. And this is why I've been able to make content about blow up beds or evil eyes, and it's like it's a story to tell you guys, just so you don't go through the same stuff that man's gone through. Get me? Because we're all students to the game. You know what I'm trying to say? Not everyone can deal with humiliation, or not everyone can deal with the hate, or not everyone can deal with the PR. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So keep on going, and I see you tomorrow. Peace.